a quick message for my past, present, and current customers. Past, present, future. There we go. It's Friday afternoon. It's a long day. I want to update you about something, policy here at Midwest Mealworms, in relation to things that are going on in Missouri with our current government. I'm going to keep it non-political. I'm going to mention a few laws just to set the stage. I'm going to tell you how I am addressing and dealing with that. In November of 2024, there was a ballot initiative on the Missouri ballot for voters in regards to earned paid time off and how it would impact me here and the business was for every 30 hours of work, an employee would get 1 hour of earned paid time off. You'd have a bank, you could carry some over. There was some other minutia in there as well. But that was the gist of it. So Missouri voted, 58% approved it, said yes, and so it became law based on Missouri law, right? 58%, more than 50, passed. So what I started doing is, and I voted yes, again, transparency. I voted yes as the business owner here, as a person, I voted yes. I analyzed what it would cost me, so I do have historical info on payroll and hours and all that stuff, and so I analyzed what it would cost me, still voted yes. And so then I started working on the process to track all of this. And I do want to touch on why I didn't do it before this ballot initiative. I have some thoughts on that. But anyway, I started tracking how to integrate it into my process here. It was very simple. I do payroll every 2 weeks. I calculate those hours. And then as part of that process to get the hours in order to pay employees, I will keep track of total accrued hours. And then if they use hours, we subtract that. It's not that difficult, honestly. So I started keeping track of it, pen and paper, works great. Started that before the law was required, or before the policy was required, right? There was a grace period so that businesses could figure out how to do that. So I did that, started doing it. Then the Missouri government, this calendar year, 2025, decided to overturn the will of the voters following a legal process in the Missouri Constitution and got rid of it. So in small businesses, I believe it was 500,000 or fewer employees. I'm not 100% on that. I know I'm in that because I only have a very small amount of employees. And so what that meant for me here at Midwest Mealworms is that I don't have to do it anymore, but I am. So we have continued that, even though I believe it was last week, maybe it was this week, it ended officially. Like the emails from businesses started going out to the employees saying, no, I'm not happening anymore. I'm still doing it. So my employees still get an hour of earned paid time off for every 30 hours. So when you buy from me, that's the policy you're supporting. Personally, I don't think it should have been repealed. And by continuing to do it, I am proving and standing by that, even though it costs me money. So when you purchase from me, just know that employees are getting that. Why didn't I do this before? This sounds like self-promotion. I'm just gloating, all right? I am a single person running this entire place. There's 3,000 trays back there. I have help. I have employees. I'm grateful for that. But I deal with packing orders. I deal with all of the orders. I deal with communication with you, my customer. It's always me over here on the other end. I'm managing all of this. I'm paying the bills, tracking everything, improving everything, fixing everything, finding handymen to fix doors. Like this became a problem this week. That's all me. And so honestly, I didn't prioritize looking at that earned paid time off as something that I should do. And so I'm grateful for that ballot initiative that was citizen driven because it forced me to prioritize that and to think about it, both as a business person and as a human, as a personal, separate from the business. And so that was the big push for me, was to prioritize it and get it up there. And then once I started doing it, once I had to figure out the process for it and start keeping track of it, got past that barrier of, well, how this is going to be hard to do. It's not. Pen and paper, it was easy, honestly. So that's why it wasn't done before. And I'm not trying to, gloat or promote. I think that it's important that folks know who they're buying from, what businesses are doing, especially if they are doing things in the state that is not in line with the government majority color. So that's where we're at. If you have any questions, let me know.